John 10, 1 to 21. So again, people call him demon possessed because of the things that Jesus said. He first said that he, like the one who does not enter the door into the fold of the sheep but climb up some other way. So he's talking about people who claim to be leader who weren't actually coming from God. So they come of their own authority. They lie about their authority, I think. So when people didn't understand, he said that he is the door of the sheep, and that those who came before him probably false messiah, as written in history, that there are false messiah, but the people didn't believe. Or most people didn't believe, and so they did not listen to them, and they come to steal, kill, and destroy. Maybe it's also talking about the Pharisees or religious leaders that pretty much didn't believe in Jesus. They led the people astray. They put laws and legalism on the people. They like that they didn't lead the people to understand and love God with their heart, just with outward show the rituals. So that may be who he referring to, or all of them above. Jesus said that he's also the good shepherd, so he came from God, and he's also a good shepherd who lay his life down for the sheep. So he will die to save the sheep. Hirelings run away when there's problem, but he actually will fight the animal that is attacking the sheep, maybe even dying for the sheep. And then he said he have other sheep that are not of this fold. So I think outside of the Israelite, he's talking about the Gentiles. He must bring them also, and they will listen to his voice. And then he will become one flock with one shepherd, meaning he will be the shepherd. And for this reason, the Father loves him, because he is willing to lay his life down. And when he lay it down, he can take it back. He has the authority to take it back also. And this is commandment, so it's instruction, it's directions from God the Father. And when he say those things, the Jews, like, dissension occur. Many of them were saying he has a demon, and others were saying, if these are not the words of one who is demon possessed. A demon cannot open the eyes of those who are blind, can it? So one same incident, different reaction, different take on it, different thoughts about it. And then another thing that stood out to me is Jesus said that his sheep hears his voice. And I'm like, well, how come not? Like, what does he mean by hearing his voice? Because there are people who rejected him, and they let him be crucified. So that's not really hearing his voice. But the thing is that eventually a lot of Jews came to believe in Jesus, especially after his resurrection and after the gospel message is spread, and they were willing to die for their faith. So I think those are the true sheep. They do listen to him, they recognize him as the Messiah, and eventually they did follow him. Maybe not during his lifetime when he was there on earth, but definitely after, and it continues to this day. And if anyone's hearing this, I do hope that you pray for my uncle. I think this is a spiritual battle, and the evidences that I sent to him, he kind of rejects it. He doesn't have a stand either way about it, but it is a spiritual battle, because the same thing I'm seeing, the same evidence that speak to my heart is not speaking to his heart, and his heart is really hardened. And I feel like I'm his heart is like a rocky soil. So please pray for that rocky soil to be turned into good soil, that he will soften his heart and be more receptive and be more logical, and like just be honest, intellectually honest when presented with evidences, that he would consider its merits and not just stick to, oh, if you have faith, you will see it in a different way. And if you don't have faith, you will see it in a different way, but wouldn't tell me about what different way he sees it. So please help us pray for him. Thank you.